And joining us on our couch today is our it girl, Alexandra Paul.
Yay! Oh, I get a standing ovation. Welcome. Nice to see you. Very nice to meet you, Denise. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited to be on your show.
Thank you for coming.
Really.
Welcome.
So glad to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's up with you? What's going on?
Oh, well, I've been acting for over 35 years.
Wow.
I've been in over 100 projects, and
Amazing.
you mentioned Baywatch,
Yeah.
which I was very proud to be on for 5 seasons.
Yes.
But and I've done a lot of movies on Lifetime, but now I'm broadening. In my 50s, I thought to myself, what do I want to do for the next 20 years of my life? The roles they're just harder to come by, and they're not as big for women my age. And so I started my own health and wellness coaching business.
Nice.
Yeah, so I help people reach their health and fitness goals, because it's really a challenge to fit a healthy lifestyle into our lives these days, especially when we have a full-time job or kids, or it's just really difficult. So
Have you always been passionate about that?
yes, I have always been passionate about health and fitness. It probably helped me get Baywatch, actually, because the producer swam at the pool, the same pool I swam at, and he heard I was a good swimmer, so he called me in. I'd been acting for about 10 years then.
That's
so he called me in to audition.
That was a
based
big
on
break.
that. No, I'd actually worked with Dan Aykroyd and
Okay.
Tom Hanks before that in a movie called Dragnet.
Okay.
And with Jeff Bridges in a movie called 8 Million Ways to Die, and Kevin Costner in a movie called American Flyers.
There you go.
Pierce
Wow.
Brosnan. So no, however, most of the lifeguards on Baywatch did start out, and it was their first project, but I was one of the few lifeguards that had experience. I was 28
Gotcha.
when I first started that show.
Do you guys actually swim? Like, do you guys get to
I
the
was
ocean?
just gonna
I was
ask
gonna
that.
ask, like, do you guys actually get in the ocean and swim for the scenes?
Yes, and I loved it because I'm a swimmer, and I used to beg for more rescues, and Yasmin Bleeth, who played my sister, would say, oh, just give my rescue to Alexandra. I'm like, woo! Yes, actually, they started giving, before you got cast or even seriously considered, they started giving swimming tests, because they did, actors. They'll say, yes, I can do that. They actually had a guest star say, yeah, I can swim. And the guest star did not know how to swim,
Oh, my
because the guest star
God.
thought that we had doubles, and we did not have stunt doubles.
Oh boy.
Contrary to what people think, because it was so successful, the budget on Baywatch was not large. So the only time I ever had a stunt double was when I had to go, my character did a high fall, or there was fire, or if I had to be shooting something else. And one time I got a stunt double, and she didn't swim nearly as well as I. And I was like, no, I do my own swimming.
So we have a game with you, but it's our version of Baywatch.
Oh, okay.
It's B-A-E, Baywatch.
Bay.
Like Bay.
You know
Okay,
Bay.
I'm sorry. I'm a different generation. You're gonna have to explain this to
Explain what
me.
Bay is.
Before anybody else, like you put that person before anybody, that's your number one. That's your main boo. That's your bae.
that's your bae.
That's your bae.
It's not your
where does
side
it
guy.
come from?
It's the acronym for B. That's what
Before
it stands for.
anything else.
anybody else.
Before anything. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so before anything else.
Right.
All right. So
We're gonna see some people.
here.
Good.
I had no idea.
So don't worry, you're not alone here. Okay. You didn't know either.
You and me.
We're gonna show some people, and you're gonna have to choose. We will all choose if it's Bay or not Bay.
Okay.
You mean so between the two?
Between these people, we're gonna see here. So Bay. There we have Drake. So what do you girls think?
Bay.
That is bae.
Bay? I
That
don't
is
know. Not
bae.
for me. He's too sensitive. I die for you. I cry for you.
I mean,
You
all
wanna
of
call him
that.
on a
Do
second?
all of
You're
that.
not Drake.
Such a nerd. I'm like, oh.
Do you know
I
Drake?
listen to country music.
Doesn't matter. We have some on the
right
list that
now.
you might know. Here, let's hear another one.
Oh yes, the guy from Game of Thrones.
There you go.
Because my husband watches the show. So yeah.
Bay or
I
Bay?
like Jon Snow, right?
Yes.
Yes, I would say Bay. Yeah.
I would say Bay
Bay.
too. I'll agree on this one. Next up. Justin Bieber. That's my Bay. Oh yes, for me,
Justin
close up
Bieber.
right here. Close up right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Let's do close up
Justin.
confessional. I love you. I love you.
He's my bae.
God.
Number one.
too.
Oh yeah. I checked. How old is he now? Like 22?
Oh
It's
my
not that bad, right?
22.
21, 22?
Oh
He's
my
legal.
God.
He's
I'm
bae?
fine.
He's legal.
He's
He
so
looks like
bae.
a girl.
It doesn't matter.
I think he's. Wait, is this just about handsome? Because they're all
Yeah.
handsome.
Yeah.
No, or
but
is it
it's
about
like-
their character? The
Yes.
content of their
Both.
character.
Yes.
The whole
The
package.
whole package.
okay.
The whole package.
When you're a bae. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The whole
The whole
package.
package.
You got it all going
Yeah.
on.
Oh, all right. Wow.
We have, okay, I still
Okay.
say yes because I think he's very talented no matter what.
He
okay?
is talented.
No,
he's very
he is
talented.
talented.
And he's
Thank you.
beautiful.
He is.
And I think he's going to grow into a very
I can wait.
good person.
I can wait. I've been waiting for this time.
By the time you
You're gonna be waiting.
Yeah.
Next up.
Stalker. You're a stalker.
Ooh, bae.
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 I love his politics. I love.
Yeah.
He never was somebody I swooned over and physically.
No? Yeah.
But I think as a person,
Yes.
he's got a lot of class and
Yes.
depth. So I dig
For
him.
me,
That's
that's
exactly what I like
He's a
about him
silver
as well.
fox.
Yes.
He is a
Yes.
silver
Well, I'll
fox.
share.
I'll
Yes.
bet.
Yeah, I'll pay him.
The funny thing is that when you do it in slow motion, you have to run slowly when it's in slow motion. Otherwise, like your cheeks go up and down.
Yeah.
And so for me, being kind of competitive, it was always hard for me to run slowly so they could get the slow motion.
Wow. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
That's a good
So
tip.
when you know something's in slow motion, it's better not to make really fast moves.
Because then your skin moves around
Yeah,
and everything
wow.
moves and you
Wow.
can see
That's
it.
such a good point.
Didn't know.
Look at you.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, your camera work.
Yes,
Yeah.
we learn.
That's good. So when we come back, we are going to talk about more about wellness.
Yes.
Yes, I want to talk about setting goals because if we want to change a habit, it's really important to set goals. And a lot of folks, they sabotage themselves because they know what they want, but they just don't know how to get there. So that's what I'm going to help you with.
Good. So we're going to go to break, but when we come back, we are going to talk all wellness.
Great.
We have some goals we want to accomplish.
Yes,
Awesome.
please.
All right. Stay right
Nicola,
there. We are talking all wellness with Alexandra. So
Yay.
we have a common goal here that we want to do. Anna,
Yeah,
what is
I
it?
want to just gain muscle mass and tone up because that's usually my issue. I lose weight quickly, but I can't put it back on.
So I think a lot of your viewers probably want to get more tone.
More
So let's talk a
tone,
little
yes,
bit
more
about
tone,
that.
yes.
So you have your outcome, your desired outcome, and by the way, for viewers here, it might not be the exact goal that y'all want, but just the technique, of how to reach a goal and get to your desired outcome is something that I want to talk about right now.
perfect.
So your desired outcome is to get more tone.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one of the problems when people make a resolution is that they know what they want, but they don't know how to get there. They're too vague. So getting more toned, great. Now, my question to you, and to you also want to get more toned, or to any of you who want to get more toned, in 3 months, what is something you could be doing to get more toned that you could be doing consistently? Give me something that you could be doing.
Eating better.
Eating better. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Protein.
Yeah.
So you want to eat
Like
better.
intake, my protein intake should be a little bit higher, I feel.
So raise your protein intake. Okay. So that feels like kind of a burden. I want you to be even more specific. What would that mean?
Eat more chicken.
Okay, so eat more chicken. Tell me, this is the kind of goal that I think is more effective. Is
Okay.
eat more chicken just feels like a burden. I want you to to set a goal, something like at lunch when I'm working on the set at Get It Girl, I'm gonna eat chicken from the nearest chicken place, that wherever you go for lunch. So you have a specific goal. Or I'm gonna bring chicken to work 3 days a week.
Yeah.
That is a more specific goal, do you see, than just, I'm gonna eat better.
Yeah, that's true.
So you need to be more specific. You need to make it something measurable, like I'm gonna bring 6 ounces of chicken to work 3 days a week. And it needs to be realistic and have some kind of time, like 3 days or 6 ounces. That really helps, okay? Now, one of the problems that people do is they'll put that goal for next week. And then it's too much. 3 times a week, oh my God, I don't want to cook that chicken, I don't have time, and I don't know where I'm gonna go. So we want to start slowly. So my next question for you, in terms of your desired outcome of getting more toned, what is something you could be doing next week that would help you get more toned, that would bring you to the goal of eating better and then getting more toned? What are you going to include in that meal prep to get you more toned? Chicken, all right, great. So how many lunches next week do you want to have with chicken?
3.
So you're gonna make 3, so on Sunday, you're gonna make 3 meals with chicken.
'Cause I can do that. I've done it before. I know I can do that.
Don't you love it? She just said, I can do that.
Yeah.
So now do you feel more confident that
Yeah.
you're on your road to get to where you wanna be?
Yes.
And
Because it seems manageable.
it's manageable and it's clear. Now, a lot of my clients, when they want to lose weight, their first thing is, well, I don't want to eat chocolate. That's not a goal. That's the absence of a goal, not doing something. So what I say is, okay, what about if whenever I crave chocolate, I'm going to eat
Chocolate.
an apple instead.
Yeah.
Or something that it's got to be an activity, not the absence of an activity. The absence of activity is just basically self-flagellation,
Yeah.
okay? So you've given yourself an activity for Sunday, which is 3 lunches of chicken in your meal prep, and then in 3 months you want to be consistently eating that when you come to work, okay? So it gives you something to move towards. And then, of course, if I were working with you as a client, I would pick more than just that. We would talk about maybe the gym. You'd have maybe 3 to 5 goals that you'd set to get more toned. And every week, you re-examine and decide how you want to approach this outcome of getting more toned. You tweak your goals a little bit.
Nice.
All right.
This
That's good.
Go
And I
through
feel like
life.
we can apply that for
Seriously,
everything.
yes,
All of our resolutions.
yes.
New Year's
Exactly.
coming up,
Just
I'm
be
applying
more
everything.
specific and,
Yeah.
and divide them into weekly goals and
Right.
write them down and
Right.
schedule. For example, if I was working with you, I'd say, what time on Sunday, Anna Marta? What
One.
and I would have you put it in your phone, 1 o'clock, and then we'd talk about maybe, well, when are you going to go shopping for this food? You know, we'd pull back a little.
We're going to hold you to it.
Yeah.
3 months.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right,
All right.
sis.
And that's it for today. Thank you all. Thank you for coming. We had a really good
pleasure.
time.
Hey, follow us on Get It Girl TV. We'll see you here right back here, same time on Get It Girl.
Get it.